soapy water is not just for cleaning your hands when you're Steve Spangler. Add a piece of dry ice to the mix and you can turn today's science minute or two into hours of fun.
Dry ice. It's a Halloween staple. Frozen carbon dioxide gas. Would you look at this? A material 110 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit, 78 degrees below 0 Celsius. Can't touch it with your skin. That's why I'm using this glove here. Find it at the grocery store. Watch when you put it down on something like this. Listen. It screams. I know. It'll scream because it's vibrating. But that's not what this is all about. I wanted to show you bubbling. Now, I went to a Halloween store, found these graduated cylinders. They seem to have them sometimes at even the craft stores. Added a little bit of food coloring to each one of these so they look fantastic. So when you drop some dry ice in here, you now get the bubbling. Remember, warm water better than cold water. So we're going to drop the dry ice in here like this. You get our bubbling, but there's more. See, you would think that they would be done with this and we're just going to bubble away and have some fun. But here's what I want you to do. You're going to add just a little bit of dish soap. When you add a little bit of dish soap like this, you now can trap the carbon dioxide bubbles that are inside here. And so now it's perfectly safe to touch. Would you look at this now? You reach over and you can grab the bubbles that are there, and that carbon dioxide fog that's inside there is trapped inside. So look at how great this is. Well, okay, so maybe a little bit less would be great, but it's a big show, so a little bit more is not a bad idea. You're going to keep the kids busy for hours and hours. The problem is you just can't stop it. It's just going to keep going and going and going. Tell me that Halloween's not going to be fun. You're going to throw your own amazing Halloween party, a little dry ice, and a lot of adult supervision, and you're going to have a blast. I'm Steve Spangler, and this is our extremely messy Halloween Science Minute. Just a little help over here, please. A little help?
Yes, cleanup, always a problem in the Spangler household. Why do I feel, Liz, that the trick-or-treaters who come to the Spangler house are greeted to candy and a show?
Yeah, no kidding. And, you know, for anybody who is trying to get ready for trick-or-treaters, that might be a good idea. This is our first time actually dealing with trick-or-treaters this year. We're watching a house for a friend. We normally are in our tiny little apartment. But that could be something that we could do. We've been trying to get festive here.
Well, I don't think we should bring dry ice to our friend's house. That would probably not be a great idea, unless Steve offers to come clean it up for us or has some
that would
tips
work.
about that. Yeah.
You did have the idea of creating a chute for the candy.
Well, we got to be COVID friendly, right?
Well, right, but we still haven't figured out how that's going to get
I suppose
constructed.
I could stand at the porch and just kind of throw it at the kids.
I feel like that would be a little dangerous.